When you see the word bedchamber in a title, your mind might drift towards something a little naughty, right? Well, hold that thought, because while this isn't the scandalous affair you're imagining, it definitely has something to do with Queen Victoria's bedchamber. And trust me, this is one royal drama you don't want to miss. Picture this. It's 1839, and young Queen Victoria, barely out of her teens, is still learning the ropes of being a monarch. Her trusty mentor and Prime Minister, Lord Melbourne, from Whig's party has just resigned. Enter Sir Robert Peel, a Tory, ready to take the reins as the new Prime Minister. But Peel has one small demand. He wants Victoria to replace her Whig ladies-in-waiting, aka her bedchamber squad, with Tory wives. Ladies-in-waiting weren't just there to hold the Queen's fan. They often wielded influence, acted as confidants, and reflected the political leanings of the court. Now, here's where the crisis hits. Peel wants to clean house, but Victoria is not having it. She's especially close to her ladies. Some of them are practically BFFs, and she was still super attached to Lord Melbourne, who had basically been her political father figure. So, when Peel asked her to swap out her inner circle, Victoria put her foot down and said a big royal no. Peel, frustrated by her refusal, resigned. Yes, folks, a prime minister actually stepped down because Queen Victoria wouldn't change her bedchamber crew. This all became known as the bedchamber crisis, and trust me, the political scene was shook. Victoria's refusal to play along earned her the snarky nickname, Mrs. Melbourne, because everyone knew she was still leaning heavily on her old PM for advice. The Tories accused her of being politically biased, and whispers of the Queen's attachment to Melbourne spread like wildfire. The scandal didn't just shake up Parliament. It also sent a clear message that the monarch needed to be neutral, especially when it came to government decisions. This little bedchamber incident marked a turning point in the way the monarchy was expected to operate. Victoria, still so young, learned that sticking with your bedchamber squad could cause a full-on constitutional crisis. But here's the kicker. After all the drama, Lord Melbourne swooped right back into the Prime Minister role. Talk about a dramatic exit and comeback. However, this whole incident set the stage for future monarchs to stay way out of political catfights. The message was clear. Queens can't play favorites, even when it comes to their bedchamber entourage. So, while the bedchamber crisis might not be the steamy scandal you imagined, it sure stirred the pot, changed the rules, and gave Queen Victoria one heck of a political lesson. Sometimes, even royal bedrooms aren't free from a little drama. Victoria may have learned to tread carefully, but the bedchamber crisis became a case study for future royals, reminding them that in politics, even loyalty has its limits.